Welcome to another episode of Cuz and Cuz. This is episode 23. I is your host Mountain here with my cuz Chris.
Yo, Blaga Zoe in the fucking house, man.
We got stock hosts today. We get Richie, we get Breeze, and we get Bread.
Yo.
And the man here to give their predictions for the NBA season about to start next week. So starting off, opening night ceremony is always a great feeling when your team win a ring. That seeing your players win their ring, and we get two Celtics fans right here. So how I feel about too much,
Shit.
too much.
All I know is he ain't got a pair of Tatum's in his closet, dog. I know that for a fact.
Oh,
Shit.
you got
Having
Paul
shoes.
Pierce, all right, Richie. You got at least a Paul Pierce, right?
You got some garnets.
I guess having shoes make you a fan of the team, I guess. Apparently. You hear it first from Karim.
They been hooping in some Edwards, man. Sota, let we go.
So yeah, Timberwolves fan. Apparently.
Chris is a fucking Wolves fan.
Yeah.
So my team-
Jordan's and mine, so I guess I rep in the Bulls. And
A mountain gets some weird, so what I mean.
I's a weird fan. That's my team.
Wade County.
But you know what team with they play for now, right? You want to play for the Rainbow community, you want to play for Heat no more.
That's the team he talking about.
Anyways. So for real though, opening night, guys, how are you feel? Is our team? What's your predictions for the year for our team? Now that's our two favorite teams. What I expect from them this year? I'll go with you first, Richie.
So I mean, I don't point my bet, so that should tell you how I feel. Plus 310. You take it. We winning that. Don't.
Back to back.
Cut that scene. No, but back to back. Plus 310. I don't put my bet in. I expect us to do the same thing we do last year. We're gonna be winning games, bro. We're gonna be winning. Porzingis gonna come back. Hopefully we rest you properly so we could actually have you for the playoffs this time. And actually be healthy and win a ring healthy. Everybody talking about the other team weren't fucking healthy, but we weren't healthy our playoffs either. So we're gonna see.
That's facts. What about you, Karim?
Just like what Richie said, dog. I believe them man gonna do the same thing again. Nothing ain't gonna change, dog. Nothing ain't gonna change. We gonna come out strong in the East. You check what he's saying? And Tatum and JB, them man gonna just keep that momentum going. Porzingis same ways, Derek White, them man gonna just keep this momentum going, dog. We gonna come out strong for sure. So we gonna hit the playoffs. They're gonna be back to back for sure.
Do I feel like your team need to make any type of trades?
Nope.
To be honest with you, I gonna be real with you. No, like comfortable seeing our roster. Even with what his name is that come what his name be?
Come on, Richie.
You talking about Lonnie Walker?
Help you, Richie.
Yeah,
Yo, Richie.
forget about him. I forget about
Yo,
him. But yeah.
Richie. Yo, God, man.
Yeah, we just signed Lonnie Walker. That's a good addition to the team. Another could score, guard, and play defense. I know he mountain.
I feel like he gonna be a little sleeper.
Yeah, man.
gonna
I
be
feel
a
like
sleeper.
that's a great pickup. I like
And then Pritchard getting his feet wet. We know what Pritchard could be, but his problem was not getting on the court. I feel like the coach trusts him more, so he gonna be on the court more, and he gonna be producing more.
Yep.
You know who I like for y'all?
What up?
Walsh.
Oh yeah. He's that little
that
bald head fucker. Yeah.
From time I had drafty last year, I like, yeah, that dude. Eventually he gonna be a good pickup.
He's a dog. That fucker is a defensive demon, dog. His flaw was offense, bro. He play with Tatum and JB, dog, and just play the guy, the best player. Yeah, we're gonna see. Coach gonna have fun with these men on the team.
Okay. So what about you, Chris? Talk to me about Miami, dog.
Well, here we are again. You know what I mean?
Y'all ain't make no moves for
Here we are
another
again.
year.
Here we are
Another
again.
year.
See, the band is still intact. You know what I mean? We still get our drummer, our guitarist, our lead singer. We still get the Beatles together, my son. But as far as like, I was happy to see us draft like special players, and I feel like Khalil Weir is a very special addition to the team. Like he's like bred into 2K. That man is a lock that could shoot trees. Check what he's saying. So it's like you don't really see that fuck. You know what I mean? Like them is like that's so valuable in the NBA, dog. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, no, for real. Like think about it. Like Imagine Duran with like a fucking burner, dog. You know what I mean? That's what Weir is. You know what I mean? Weir is a
And
shot
he's
blocking,
very athletic too, dog.
shot blocker. You know, could score around the rim, and the man could shoot. Like, I excited to see what he do this year. I also excited to see Jimmy Butler and the Miami Heat really lock in and try and win it all this year. Again, you know what I mean? We're gonna always be contenders. Do we need to make our next move? I feel we do. You know what I mean? We need like a next scoring wing. But at the same time, don't sleep on Hero and Rozier. Them is two dogs, you know what I'm saying? So if they come to play, if they come to jump, we're gonna be alright, you know what I mean?
Okay.
Contenders, you know.
I know. I remember.
Alright.
Sorry, go ahead.
We afraid of none of them teams in the East. You know what I mean? Probably Boston, but like everybody else, like we ain't studying no Knicks. You know what I'm saying? Knicks is not doing us anything. We been watching Philly for years, and it's like,
Yeah, I've been watching Boston too.
you know what I mean? So it's
If
like,
it wasn't for injuries, just saying.
you know what I mean? So it's like we ain't afraid, dog. Like we good. You know what I mean? Once we get Spo on our bench, we gonna make it happen.
One last Miami winner, right?
You can finally say
Maybe it's
that.
that
You gonna
line.
finally say that
You
shit,
can
huh?
finally say that.
One last Miami. One last. Since
No,
Daddy
we
Brown been there. Since Daddy Brown been there, right?
no. Hey, you can
I
finally
just
say
making sure.
that, dog. Hey, that's the only reason. You, my friend, Richard Camacho. You is the reason why I did. You's the only reason I didn't want Celtics with it. You was the only fucking
I
reason.
just saying, you know what I mean? Go ahead, man. You know what I mean?
You was the only fucking reason. Like, I got like for real. But yeah, man. Let's see. This is gonna be a good season.
Alright, so we saved the best for last. Me and Bread. We's Lakers fans. I'm gonna let Bread start it off.
Well,
Talk
he
to me.
gotta do me this, man. You know,
Start it off. Start it off, Bread. Start it off, man. What's your expectations? What you feel that we need to do? Talk to me, Bread.
all 7 games I done see we going 2-5. To be
Oh
honest,
God, man.
I ain't gonna
Damn.
fucking cap to you. The first 7 games I see we going 2-5. That's the start of the time. I don't see the brownie hate going through the social media. I don't see Zoro say, why he can't even make Central or complex team. I hope Brownie just playing that opening night and they send him off to the G League where he belong and bring up somebody from the G League or wherever that actually deserve that spot.
I agree.
And yeah, I get high expectations for Dalton Connect. He look like he's ready for the NBA. He's ready for what the Lakers got to offer as well. Lakers are always good in finding a good white boy. You know what I mean?
Facts.
Let's see what JJ Redick could do. Brown at 80, gonna be Brown at 80. I don't know if 80 could repeat last year, going
76.
76, but let's see. Knock on wood, knock on wall, knock on everything. Brown ain't playing back to backs. Brown gonna get a DTD as usual. He don't get it already. And let's see if they could actually make some moves and not wait till everything is off the table and go pick up Marquise Morris out of free agency. So,
Like, why the fuck? Like, how you even take out that name, dog?
it just comes to my head, dog. That's some shit that they would do, dog. Like a man, they going in the buyout market instead of finding a man that literally right there waiting to be picked up and could help them, dog. Like, but I leave the rest for you, dog, because I know you got an earful too. Go ahead.
Yeah,
See,
cause we want to hear what you. We want to hear you. We want to hear you.
me like Bread. I feel like I actually I don't feel we're gonna win this year, but I feel we're gonna have a good regular season. I feel like we can make some noise to the point they might make a big trade according to like how we start off. But like these man happy, bro. Like them man, from what I've been seeing from preseason and training camp, them man really like JJ Redick, fam. Like they're really buying into
Yeah,
like
hey, they are like fucking Darvin fucking hands
they
in his
didn't like
pocket.
Darvin. They did not like Darvin.
Bro, when he first come in there, was so hype. He brings great defensive.
I don't know, Brett. I don't think that
Okay.
I don't know,
I know
Brett.
they have growth. I know they have growth to can't stand him. They have growth to hate him.
But I don't think they are like Darvin. I'm
We,
not like
we see how much they still like JJ Redick 20 games in. And we're going to come back to this 20 games in and see how we doing and how they like JJ Redick. But I like how they like him so far.
But I not only that they like him, I can like the first two games I watched they play in the preseason, like they're running that horns offense set. Like that's a really good set for like two bigs or like a LeBron or a AD in that high post area.
Mm-hmm.
And they're shooting a lot of trees. I like how they have Austin Reeves playing. I like the offense. They look good.
Yeah.
I feel like we do need to make some trades. They do want to get a center. I feel like we're not gonna have D'Angelo Russell before the year over. I can honestly say we don't need D'Angelo on this team no more. I feel like Austin Reeves can be that poster you can plug in at the point, or you can plug in another defender, whoever you want to plug in. Man, we're gonna move on. We're gonna do season awards predictions. I just want to know our predictions. We're gonna start off with the bottom, start off on a lower tier, then we're gonna move up. We're gonna start off with coach of the year. We're gonna do one at a time. Who I feel gonna be the coach of the year this year? So I'm gonna start off with you, Karim.
I ain't gonna lie to you, low key. I bias. Frigate. I bias Mazula.
He can win it.
Mazula.
He can win it.
He like I don't know, dog. Like this man just I like as a coach he poised. Like this man don't he don't be tripping too much, and I feel like he just want to see all his player them succeed, dog. So I just feel like how he run his offense, like. I don't know. I just like it, dog. Ever since he became head coach, I just like how he run his office. Like everything just aligned for we to win that championship.
I like Mike Budenholzer, man. Man is a winningest coach, dog. The man that actually win games. And before he get fired from the Bucks used to be in the number one seed in the East. You know what I mean? And I feel like he gonna bring that winning intangibles to the Suns. And if the Suns could stay healthy, I feel the Suns is a real threat in the West, dude. In all honesty.
So with a biasness, obviously I'm gonna say Joe Mazzulla, but as a betting man, I would go all the way to the Bucks. Doc Rivers. That over for you, right? They were winning. They just put you in the fire. You know Doc Rivers is a fucking regular season coach. Doc, the Bucks are, if not going to be the number 2 seed solidified, they're not gonna go over Boston. You know that the media love Doc Rivers. Doc Rivers get what 2 coach of the year already. It's gonna be his third. Come on, man. I thought as a betting man, dog, you can't bet against Doc Rivers coach of the year.
For me, I get Eric Spoelstra.
Okay, cause talk the things. Why?
The reason why I actually feel Miami gonna be 1 or 2 in the East this year.
The things past that child.
1 or 2.
Like
That's
this not for real. This is the
Boy,
most
you
complete.
ballsy to them, son.
Nah, but hear this out. Don't get me wrong, and I had a joke about Miami keeping that same group for so long. But this is, if you really look at their team, this is the most complete team they have. From 1 to 5, they're deep. Like now they got a good point guard. They get Hero. They get Jimmy. They get the big dude for overseas, Jovic. They get him. Now they get Jaime coming off the bench. They get Weird coming off the bench. There's sign back Richardson, right?
We get Richardson, we get Duncan Robinson.
Get Duncan Robinson. Like this is the most complete team. With this group, this is the most complete team they had. And this Jimmy contract year. And I feel like this is a year Bam and Hero trying to like legit solidify themselves in the league this year. Like I feel like this Miami year. Once they stay healthy, this the year. And I feel like Eric Spoelstra due for coach of the year. And in my opinion, I feel he's the best coach in the NBA, so he due for one.
Blink 3 times if Chris threaten you.
Nah, dog. I really like this Miami team. This is a good team.
Nah, ain't not bad. Like you said, Spoelstra's a nasty coach. Probably the best coach. I won't put you over Pop. I don't care. He old.
Look at the teams that he brought into the playoffs the last couple of years after injuries, bro. If this team stay healthy, this team can do some damage. This is a defensive team too.
As far as coach of the year go, like Cuz said, that man, he do for one. He never win one. And I know like the NBA to be watching that. You know how they move, you know what I mean? Like same way when Conley had make All-Star that one year, they're like, wait, Conley never make All-Star, you know. But if he don't get over on the West, I like Mike Malone for the Nuggets. I feel like that man gonna probably be the number 1 seed in the West again. And then I feel like Westbrook gonna have like not a comeback year, but he gonna be better than the last year. You know what I mean? Like actually part of the rotation, actually part of the Nuggets offense and all of them stuff, part of this success. So I feel like they're gonna watch that, they're gonna be like, wait, all these coaches couldn't figure it out with Westbrook, but Mike Malone was able to do it. So they might look at that and look at their winning success and all those different things, and he might win it too. So Mike,
Rookie of the year. You have so many options because ain't no real superstar off the rip coming out in this draft class. So like, who are you feel gonna win Rookie of the year? With me, I gonna start off first. I gonna just drop with Alex Sarr. The reason why I gonna go with Alex Sarr is because I feel like he's the only one. He's the one in the best position out of like all the other rookies. Like he gonna start and he gonna get a lot of minutes and he gonna get a lot of usage, even with Poole and Kuzma. I feel like his stats, because he's a big, he might grab a lot of boards, he might score a bunch of points. His stats might look better than the next person. So with me, I gonna go with Alex Sarr.
Boy, that fuck gonna be a close race. I guess Sarr too, and I guess Zach Edey, and then the Todd Paulson. I really only see 3 rookies in this class that gonna actually get opportunity to shine, dog. So, like you said, Richard Sher gonna get some playing time. Edey gonna get playing time. Sarr gonna get the most playing time, obviously, because he ain't the worst ass. That's my
Gino
partner.
listening, man.
He
Gino
he he
listening.
he ain't one of the. But for real though, I would take that bet though, Sarr. I really think Sarr gonna win that.
I like Zachary Sasher for the Hawks. I just feel like the Hawks is really shit. So it's like
Yeah.
this gob dog. So it's like he ain't
What's
got no
on the
choice. He
Wizards?
gotta be nice. He
What's
gotta
on the
be like
Wizards though?
Yeah.
yeah, but
I
the Wizards is gob, but like
We
they
know this.
better than the Hawks to me, I think.
I feel like the Hawks is God, but they're trying to be good. If that makes sense. It's like, like that type of God.
I think he got the best I think he
Upside.
the best position out of all of them to me.
Only reason,
Maybe 80. Maybe 80.
the only reason why I didn't pick him is because Trae Young, he gonna really his usage about to be skyrocketing. So I don't know. Feel like he gonna be good, but I don't feel he gonna have the ball in his hands enough. If that makes sense.
He just gotta make the most of it when that pelota come his way, you know what I mean? Like
I feel so. But what about you, Brad?
I get Richard Sher too.
You him too?
Yeah.
I feel like Castle gonna just. I feel like Castle gonna have a breakout year, dog. I don't know. I mean, like he get
That one my
he
dark horse.
he get like he jamming ball, and I just feel like he gonna do good.
like that year when Brogdon I win rookie of the year, my son. Fuck all like anybody. Josh Bread
Remember
couldn't
that
get an
fucking
answer.
trivia fuck, Brad?
Yeah, Bread couldn't get up.
I still can't believe that thing.
I fuck with that. Fuck was a year like this, Brad. Most improved player. Who are you feeling win most improved player?
There's only one person who win that. I don't know who I must say. Playing Portland.
Scoot.
Scoot.
They gotta
Hell
stop.
yeah.
They gotta stop, dog. They gotta stop giving most improved to lottery picks, bro. Like
I don't care.
we know they gonna get good, dog. Like what the fuck?
He gone.
They give that fuck to
I
Ja
mean-
Morant the other year, you know.
I mean, he gonna improve big time though. He wasn't that good. He was dog shit last year.
He was dog shit last year. So
He was
yeah,
dog shit last
he
year.
can win most improved player. For me, man, it was a toss up, but I'm gonna go with Jalen Williams. I feel like Jalen Williams about to take.
I like that.
I feel like
That's a
Jalen
good
Williams about to
pick.
take the
I
next
like
step
that.
this year,
I
bro.
like that.
He'd remind me of like that James Harden type of player in OKC so much, but just as a starter. But I feel like Jalen Williams about to take the next step.
Jalen Williams tough.
But he'd do everything, bro. Score, rebound, assist. Like I can generally see like just like a crazy take. I can see the man averaging 24, 6, and like 6 this year.
Could do that.
And no Giddy too, more usage too. So yeah, that's a good one.
Way more usage. Way
Yeah.
more, bro.
I gave him Brandon Miller, man.
That's tough. He gonna average. He got average something crazy, but last year he had a good year.
He had a
The
good year
only
too.
reason
He
why
got
I
to
got
do
him
something
because
insane.
he went crazy to the last 2 months of the season. He was
Exactly.
balling. So I gave him for 24, 6 and 6, 24, 6 and 4.
I can see that. I can see
And
that.
now with Melo being healthy, I feel like him and Melo could actually gel. They're going into training camp together. They're going, Miles Bridges or whatever the case is, and I feel like they're gonna just be exciting to watch, man.
Ain't me to be biased.
I mean,
Well, I think Tyler Hero gonna win that fuck.
Talk it. Yeah, man,
Man,
from
what?
the team, talk it.
I'm
Fuck,
telling
man.
you something, right?
Talk that fucked.
Think that no, cause of what,
48
right?
and 7.
What Hero?
48 and 7.
28-7. Tyler Hero gonna make All-Star this year. You know what I mean? It gonna be three Miami man making All-Star, Jimmy Bam and Hero. And I think Hero gonna lead the Heat in scoring. And I think he will have a high assist number. So I'll give him like probably like 25 and 8.
Jesus Christ.
Come
so
trade
that
for
one
you,
again.
cuz. Come trade for you.
Jesus Christ.
So that one again, Chris.
20.
He dropped a number.
8 what?
That cause 25 and 8.
8
He said
what?
25 and 8, bread. Fuck. Hero
If
can
I
do
was to
that.
bet, if I was to bet my last dollar though, you know,
We
I
know
would
that ain't
have bet it
happening.
on
So-
Jalen Williams. If I was to bet my last dollar, I'd have bet it on Jalen Williams. But I just feel like Hero gonna just go stupid this year, dog. I just really feel like he really gonna have.
How much games you get Hero to play this year?
That's the
a
thing.
good-
Like if he
that's a good
remain
question.
healthy, because he'd always show it all in a year. He'd always show that yeah, he's a star now. Like this man is the real fuck, and then he'd end up getting hot. So, well, he looking more stocky this year. Look like he gonna be a little bit more durable this year, man. So we'll see what happens.
Who's two players that I feel that gonna make All-Stars this year for the first time?
You
I go
know?
first. Yeah. I get Jalen Williams and I get King. Take them two man gonna make All-Stars for the first time this year.
I get two. Well, no, there's only one. I got next Jalen, but Jalen Green,
Okay now. Talk it.
Wow.
and in order for my last prediction to be true, he gotta make All Star. So Tyler Hero and Jalen Green for me.
Okay. Kadim?
I get Derek White. I get Derek White. you know I gotta say Derek White, dog. I get Derek White and Duren. Derek White and Duren to make All-Star. First time.
Durant ain't making All-Star before K. I'll tell you that fuck.
You know how much man gets snubbed from All-Star, dog?
I just saying.
Anything is possible, you know. A lot of man be
In
getting
order for
snubbed.
Durant to even make All-Star, he gotta be getting spoonful from Kate. So if his stats is that good to make All-Star, Kate fuck gotta be great too.
Senguna na Mwembenyama.
Oh, I forget Wemby, man.
I forgot about Wemby.
Ben,
I forgot about
this fucker belong winning most improved every fuck. Let me bend my neck, mister.
So I get more. For me, I get Evan Mobley and Wemby. And
Damn.
runner up, I get Cade.
I like that.
The reason why I didn't think about Wemby is because I dig myself in a pot. I don't want to make it too, you know what I mean?
Cause Wemby, I feel it's obvious too, you know. So
That's
yeah,
the only reason why he didn't like came across my mind for that.
Yeah,
But
so-
I mean, I
so
feel like
Kate-
that's an obvious choice.
Cade and Mobley for me then. Fuck yeah, Wemby, I feel gonna make it regardless. So Cade and Mobley.
Kate,
If I got replaced on Mwembenyama, since it's obvious, I'd have picked Jalen Williams.
smooth.
I like it.
That's smooth.
I think Jalen Williams gonna make it over Chet. All-Star.
Yeah.
He can. I feel he's the second best player in that team, cause I don't feel Chet is the second best player in that
I mean,
team.
ballers would say that, but you know, we live in a world full of casuals.
You live in a wall that got a man calling Derek White the All-Star.
You know,
Hey,
whole grim,
Richie.
whole grim jerseys gonna sell more
Alright,
than
Kyle-
Williams.
listen.
Kyle Kova make All-Stars a year or so like.
It's a joke,
And when he make All-Star, right? I call in your phone personally when he
Chill,
make
bro. It's a joke.
Kadim gotta be high on Derek White for real because he ain't want to trade me here. Like, dog, what the fuck you think Derek White is this year, bro?
80.
Derek White have the chance to make it over. Man like Cade, Mobley,
Yeah, I wouldn't do that.
LaMelo. Because if LaMelo stay healthy, I feel LaMelo gonna be an All-Star.
Mm-hmm.
Trey Young.
Hear the key word you said, if.
But Derek White gotta stay healthy too though.
Okay, how many times has Derek White been out versus LaMelo? Okay.
So we're gonna move on to defensive player of the year. If I have Wemby and Ayo shit, please scratch it off. Just scratch the fuck off. But yes, we all know Wemby have a high chance of making defensive player of the year. But just give me the Ayo dark horse who I feel. For me, I gonna go with 80. Jesus Christ, 80 need to win at least one defensive player of the year. Like, what the fuck they doing, dog? That's just me. I feel 80 need to win a defensive player of the year.
But you see,
Over Wemby.
the thing about it, they get 82, but it's these fucking that just the
Hey, hey,
fucking
hey,
home.
hey.
Okay,
Right.
80 should have had about two of them fuck already.
80
Like,
should have had about two of them, bro.
man, had two already, and it's just like,
Dog, last year, to me, 80 was by far the best defensive player of the year. Like, the shit 80 was doing last year, and he wasn't even up there. He wasn't even in the top three. I was like, yeah.
Who
Dog,
got?
we winning everything this year,
Oh,
man. Everything, dog.
no, it's a bum.
I do feel now, but for real though,
So
like
Bomb can't win it, Richie?
he made a Richie, he made a good case the other day when he talk about he the God 1 to 5. And it don't be shown. Like, how Marcus Smart win defensive player of the year, but Bam can't win it? Come on, bro. He has got it 1 to 5. Like, literally, that nigga got it
that
1 to 5.
Marcus Smart fuck was bullshit too, dog. Let's not kid.
That was
Poor
That
pure
was
Drew
not
Holiday. I
no.
know
That
Drew
was
Holiday
not
was
no. That
running
was
the his.
not no bullshit.
that was bullshit,
That was
Richie.
not no
Drew Holiday,
bullshit.
that was
Boston
bullshit.
Celtics were the
Let's
best
stop it.
defensive team. Don't
God.
tell me
Richie,
nothing,
the
man.
man had
Don't tell me nothing.
126 flops that year and still win defensive player of the year. Man, yo,
Well,
man,
that count as defensive too. You're a LeBron fan. You know LeBron will flop 400 times.
yeah, LeBron get hold by fucking Mark Gasol. All right,
LeBron ain't
let's
flop in
not bring
10
that up.
years, dog.
Let's not bring that up.
What? Because Blag is flop bad, dog, still.
You still be flopping, cuz?
That man to be flopping, dog. Go ahead, Richie.
Nah, but obviously I had to scratch out Wemby, but that's what my money going on for sure. And if I don't have to put I would have put it on 80, but you say 80, so now it leaves me with my last two choice, which gonna make Kareem very happy. Drew Holiday or Derek White.
If they get our next Boston got that fuck right, they stroking too much, bro.
If we finish like how I think we're gonna finish, and also do that shit with the defense that I know our team could have, them two gonna be in front of that. So
Like Richie say it, dog. Like Derek White. I go be biased. Derek White. Either Derek White. I obviously Wemby, but yeah, Derek White, and then AD is there too in the conversation. But for sure, Derek White.
Derek White will be out there blocking
Derek
big
White.
man.
This
shot
man,
left and
this
right.
man, blacking man. You don't think he going black, dog?
Derek
And
White
it's
best win
crazy.
defensive player of the year if you get to fucking make All-Star. So then we move on to the last one, MVP guys. Who I feel gonna win MVP?
I get Jason Tatum to win MVP.
Bro, it has 29 other teams you could pick from it.
You're like,
I
God
just being,
damn,
I
Kareem.
just, I listen. I just
man.
being honest, dog.
Fuck,
I
my son.
feel
We
it.
sweeping this. Fuck, my son.
Jesus
Jason
Christ.
Tatum, dog.
Jesus Christ, bro.
Listen. Think about it. Think about it this way. Right? Think about it this way. He gets snubbed in USA ball. He gets snubbed. He got a point to prove.
What the fuck he gets snubbed with? He minutes?
Yeah, that man ain't play not once. Steve Curry ain't let this man play not once. That man gonna come back and prove a point. Come back and prove a
You gotta
point.
limit the Celtics, man. Them, son.
He gonna prove a point, dog. He
Chris just
Then
said.
the crazy thing is he
win
picked
MVP now,
Boston to win so much fuck. One of them fuck gonna hit and he gonna come back in the chat and be like, I tell her, you know.
man.
I said, fuck.
Chris gonna say fucking Tyler Hero for MVP, man. Son. Fuck.
Yeah, Jimmy, miss. No, man. Serious note, like this gonna be the year Luka win it, my son. This gonna be the year Luka win it. I feel like they figure it out in Dallas, so it's like they're gonna just be winning a whole lot of games, and they're gonna just get an MVP to this man. The man's stats gonna reflect an MVP, and then his record gonna reflect it same way, and they gonna have no choice but to give it to him. He always had the stats, it's just the record. So.
That's a person I have to. I get Luka. I'm gonna pick Luka every year until he win an MVP.
So I know the MVP gonna be Jokic again, but they're gonna feel like they give it to you too much. That they're gonna give it to the next man, and the next man gonna be Luka. Luka will win the MVP. And then if obviously Embiid healthy and they finish good, like it's all about records, dog. If you the man of your team, especially with the production Embiid or Luka to do, 9 out of 10 times, if you get a better record, they're gonna go with you for MVP.
This one I ain't gonna. I ain't gonna see this one, bro. I'm gonna stand with it. So I'm gonna enjoy my run. Just standing on that.
Okay. That means you get Memphis to do real good this year.
Real good.
Memphis?
You believe he gonna stay healthy?
Memphis gonna be a top 5 team in the West this year.
Jesus. Say that for
That's
next
a
topic.
ballsy. That's a ballsy prediction.
Not really. They've been tops every year.
Before last year was their worst season in the last 5 to 6 years. Memphis always been our top 5 team.
That's true.
They dealt with injuries and they ain't gonna get it. Dude, every year, right? The only thing I know is this: every year a team gonna catch that bugging. That was just them last year. So I get enjoy Morant, man.
Alright, so moving on to the last seg, give my your predictions at the standings at the end of the year from 1 to 10 from both East and the West Conference.
Nuggets, OKC, Wolves, Kings, Mavs, Grizzlies, Lakers, Suns, Clippers, Warriors.
You ain't call the Pelicans.
Ooh. So Celtics, Bucks, 76ers, Knicks, Hawks, Heat, Pacers, Cavs, Raptors, and Hornets. That's the
Hey,
12.
I gonna fuck you up right now. I gonna fuck you up. You can call the Magics.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so for me, alright, this shit gonna be a little juicy, guys. I get OKC with the fucking best record this year. Period. Not in the East or the West. I just get OKC with the best record. I think the man going to win at least 64, 63-ish games. That's just my opinion. The only way they don't is if the West just really that tough. But I do have them as a top seed in the West. Then I get Phoenix as number 2. I ain't gonna lie. I think this year Phoenix about to point some walk this year. Like I feel like with Tyus Jones, Phoenix about to have a good year. Then I get Denver at 3. I get the Mavs at 4. I get the Lakers at 5. Number 6, I get Houston. Think Houston about to take a crazy jump this year.
Damn, me ain't the team.
If the Wolves could have taken a jump last year, Houston can take a jump this year. So that's like my wild card to do good this year. Think the man gonna beat a lot of teams. Houston honestly can go from 6 to 3 in my opinion this year. Like I feel like they have everything you need. With I ain't gonna say the best coach, but
See the
top
thing
3
with
coach.
Houston, man. Houston to choke a lot of games in the crunch, man. They don't have a
Yeah,
closer.
but they were low. They were young. They at some
Still
point they
young.
gotta figure it out.
They're still young. Fred is the oldest man, I think.
I feel so too. But Sengun, I feel he's gonna take our next step. Jalen Green gonna take our next step, and they're just too deep, bro.
We
Too
need
deep.
Jalen Green at the end of the year. We need end of the year Jalen Green, beginning of the year Jalen Green.
Then I get Kings. At 7. I get Pels at 8. Golden State at 9. And I get San Antonio at 10.
Man,
Yeah, they get the
that's
Clippers
on my
in.
list, man.
But here it is. So that means I have Wolves, Clippers, and Memphis that don't make the playoffs. And I gonna stand 2 toes down. Clippers not making the playoffs this year.
You get
Clippers not gonna make the playoffs, and I don't think the Wolves gonna make the playoffs this year. For sure. Memphis, I might be tripping, but I don't. That's
Give me
my
a side bet
prediction.
on Memphis. Give me a side bet on Memphis then.
No, not the side, but I don't. The Memphis one a little tough. I might be a little off. I feel like Memphis and Pels, I can swap. Like I can have Memphis at 8, and I can have Pels out the playoffs. So that one there a little tricky with Memphis and Pelicans. I don't know, but they both this situation's tricky, and the way the preseason looking, them dudes still getting injured a lot. Me know what going on with them medical staff, but some fuck wrong in Memphis. That's the only reason why I get them out the playoffs.
I ready to hear the East. I ready to hear the East from you.
Hold on. This for Plucky. Pause. They ain't making the playoffs. This for Plucky. That's just for he. I don't think they're good enough to make the playoffs. James Harden and Kawhi. Kawhi have to literally play every single game in order for that team to make playoffs. James Harden at his age and Zubac cannot fucking make playoffs. You crazy? They don't have no other scorers on that team. They legit build a team with a bunch of people to spot up. All jokes aside, in order for the Clippers to make playoffs, Kawhi got to play damn near he got to play at least 65 games.
And he
That's
gonna flare up, boy. That nigga gonna flare up throughout the season.
Hey, Monte, what can I say? Nobody stood out.
Nobody stood out. Do you think he lying? That dude don't lie. That's an honest man, bro.
I'm fucking lying, boy.
East, I feel like the East pretty
I
easy.
can't wait to hear this.
I get Boston at 1, Heat at 2, Bucks at 3, Knicks at 4, Philly at 5. I feel like Philly at 5 is because Joel gonna miss some games. He gonna rest a lot, so I don't feel like they're gonna be top 5, top 4. I mean, I get Magic's at 6, Cavs 7, Indiana 8, Hornets 9, and Atlanta at 10.
Boy,
Chris,
I got my
I just
fucking
want to ask
list
you
to
a
the
question.
T-Bye.
Chris Paul going to your head or something because you really are the Heat this today.
Yeah, man. I
Man
feel
just
that.
no ball, dog.
Man is glazing the
Man
Heat
just
today,
no
Mr.
ball,
Ooh,
Come
dog.
on, bro. Miami about to do
ooh,
their thing
number
this year,
two.
bro.
You got
Man
Heat
just no
second in the
ball,
The
dog.
last 2 years, Miami make the playoffs. The year before, it was because Tyler Hero injured damn near, and then last year was Jimmy.
That's ballsy. Heat at 2 is ballsy, my son.
In the West, I get Thunders at number 1. Number 2, Nuggets. Number 3, Timberwolves. Number 4, Kings. Number 5, Mavericks. Number 6, Houston. Number 7, Suns. Number 8, Pelicans. 9, Grizzlies. 10, Spurs. Sorry, Lakers.
He's a fucking bitch.
Sorry, Lakers.
I know one thing you want to do is bet that fuck. Anytime I see Lakers in that playing out the playoff area in January, you betting all my brother not fuck.
Sorry, dog. Look, man. Y'all don't excite me, dog. LeBron getting older. AD getting older. Y'all got a new coach. Like, y'all get
Okay.
a man's son.
We can be on this topic long, and I ain't trying to do that.
I try and
But
show
I
you.
would ask you why you have the Timberwolves so high.
I really feel the subtraction of Cat going be better for Gobert. Gobert gonna be actually the 5 down there, and he gonna have a little bit more space to walk. I mean, I know Cat still was on the perimeter or whatever, but Cat ain't had no defense on none of that shit. And
Go better walk.
yeah, walk boards.
I would say that this is the reason why I had the Timberwolves out the playoffs. It kind of probably a little far-fetched, but I don't think they'll have a good year. The reason why the Timberwolves were so good last year in the regular season, and even in the playoffs, is because of their height. Cattle Garden really good at that 4th spot, and they were just outmatching everybody. Like majority of the time they playing teams,
Manasa,
everybody to go
offense.
small, everybody to go small. So when you have Cat at the 4, that was a cheat. That was a cheat. And then if they went big, then they drop Cat to the 5, and then Gobert to come off the bench, or they'll go Nas Reed. Like them man were huge. Like as far as a basketball matchup
Yeah.
wise, that man was a mismatch for every team. Every team. That man is like when me and you to go in the fucking wreck Richie, our two 7-footers,
Oh, you and Richie.
forward and power forward. Like
Yeah.
it's a cheat, dog. It's a cheat,
Hey,
bro. It's like
but
it's a,
you gotta remember, they still got that boy Nas Reed. Nas Reed ain't that far off,
for now.
offensively.
I say this, the thing with the Nasrid thing too, if they go Nasrid at the 4, then it's like you're not gonna do that to Julius Randle. Go where I coming from, and then he's not as a good. He can shoot the 3, but like that cat damn near the best big man 3-point shooter. So it's like the
Nas a
spacing,
sniper though. Nas is a
spacing
sniper
gonna
though.
be off, bro. The spacing gonna be a bit off. I will say this one more. I'm gonna double down on this. Julius Randle or Rudy Gobert, one of them not gonna have a good year this year. One of them is impossible. One of them is not going to have a good year.
I hope it's Julius Randle.
One
Yeah,
of them
Ruben,
is not going to have a good year. They have somebody. One of them gonna have a bad year. It's impossible. Ain't no way you gonna do good with Julius Randle and fucking Gobert every night. That spacing is ass, bro.
Yeah, I don't like that spacing with
That
Randall.
spacing is horrible, dog. And then ain't like Hartenstein or Mitchell Robinson, because even down to them two, they wasn't playing a lot of minutes. Mitchell Robinson wasn't playing no 30 plus minutes. Mitchell Robinson was playing like 20 plus minutes with Julius Randle.
The
All the
Warriors out.
playoffs. You have Lakers and who else?
I have
Warriors.
Lakers, I have Warriors out, I have Clippers out.
Lakers,
And
Warriors, and
then
Clippers.
hmm.
That's okay. What about the East?
Now in the East, obviously, I guess Celtics number 1. 2, I went with Knicks, man. I love Cat. I love Cat at the 5 for the Knicks.
Yeah, I think
I
we're
love
gonna do good
Bronson.
this year.
I banking on Embiid to be healthy
Okay.
for a decent period. Sixers, 4 Bucks, 5 Cavs, 6 Magics, 7. Chris, help me out.
Miami?
7. Yeah, thanks. That team right there. 8 Pacers, 9 Hornets, and 10 Hawks. I was like, man, me and this is my last three, the same. I'm like, what the fuck? But yeah,
I feel
man, like that's the 10 in the East for sure.
Bucks. Fuck with it.
Go ahead.
East, I get Boston at 1, Miami at 2, New York at 3, Milwaukee at 4, Orlando at 5, Philly at 6, Indiana at 7, Cleveland at 8, Charlotte at 9, Hawks at 10.
Enough of
Wait.
this.
You feel Cavs gonna have a bad year?
Yeah, I feel like teams gonna figure it out. Like that backcourt is sweet feed, man. You know what I mean? Like they're too small. They can't guard. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like
So
they
Chris,
gonna
you got. I hear you get a Magics over the Philly. You standing on that?
yeah, for sure.
I feel that's very possible.
Yeah, for sure.
This Orlando team about to do good, and I feel like I have them too low. I feel like the 6 is low. They might guard him, all of them guarding, like from 1 to 5 and off the bench, like this are really this
I
Orlando
was
team.
Jonathan Isaac help this year. Like he starting. Like I see him starting at any point in the season.
I don't know. This man just paid one the Carter. So.
Isaac is a dog on that team too. So that team really deep though.
He gonna definitely spare minutes with Carter Williams. I can tell you that.
Hey, so May West, everybody saying Thunder, but I think Suns gonna be the number 1 seed in the West. So it's
I
gonna be
like
it's
it.
gonna be Suns, Denver, Dallas, Minnesota. I ain't said all Thunder yet, you know. I just don't feel Thunder gonna be it, guys.
The
I
fuck?
just glad. I just happy that you sticking to your word from when we had the pod last year in May. When I tell you, okay, so we're gonna have the top record again, and you was like, you crazy, cuz. So I glad that you still feel the same way.
Yeah,
Cause
nah,
I forget that fuck.
yeah. Lakers. No, I don't like Golden State, San Antonio, man.
You made the
Fuck.
Clippers. I thought the Clippers situation was
Clippers
just
ain't
me
doing
thinking
shit.
that way.
That man is gob dog.
No man, Powell let man say the savior this year. Fuck out my face, dog.
I fuck with all the predictions, guys. Let's see who gonna have the out of all these predictions at the end of the year. We're gonna tally up the score and see who's the most correct, had the right answers. I feel like, especially with these standings, I want to see how these standings gonna look. We're gonna double back down on these standings at the end of the year, and we're gonna see who are the closest one.
Yeah.
Things are good app, man. Like good preseason app.
Then
Couple little wild takes.
and then it's like it's dope that we can do this on a pod now, the second year, because we used to do this on Twitter, bro. Like when we were young, we used to do it every year before the season start. We used to go on Twitter and we used to just send a bunch of tweets like who gonna win MVP, who gonna win most improved, all these type
I
of
believe Kobe bite that fuck from we, you know.
That
We were
shit-
doing that fuck for long. Then one run down, you see Kobe just making like predictions or like, well, he was making predictions for players.
yeah,
we were
like what he
talking
want.
about. Yeah.
That gonna be it, guys. I appreciate I for coming out on the pod. It's cause and cause. Nice cause. That's cause. We out.
Yo. Deleted scenes. I just want to tell everybody, right? If you make it this far in the pod, I just want to apologize to all the Dragon Ball Z fans out there. You know what I'm saying? Like, boy went viral. Your boy went viral. You know what I mean? And on top of my threads page, it says, with the grain, and he have cause and cause. You know them motherfuckers went digging. So, if you end up watching this pod, take my apology. You know what I mean? My bad. My bad.